I feel like the game was a little closer than the scoreboard said. I thought Hobart came out, played really hard. They faced off well. They really competed for 60 minutes, and I felt good for us, especially to come out in the second half and get started off pretty well again, and they kind of matched our goals there. And then finally we settled down, in the fourth quarter and outscored them 6-2, and that helped our cause. But it was a very good game for Syracuse Hobart fans, and we really had to roll up our sleeves again this week and play hard, which we need to do. And we did what it took to win the game. But my hat's off to Hobart. I thought they played very well.
Tucker, I kind of had trouble tracking it, but how often did they pull you tonight, if at all?
They pulled me off. I don't really pay much attention to it. Probably every other time, I'd say.
Okay. I thought they had the short stick on you. Could you take us through that goal in the third quarter where the guy kind of like held you down and then you dove and scored? What did you see? What did you were calling for the ball?
Yeah, I just saw the short stick on me. I didn't think he could stay with me, so I made a move, and he defended it pretty well, pushed me, and I kind of just shot it at the goalie's feet, and luckily it went in.
Tucker, after everything you've been through over the last year, have a game like that, especially for the Krause Simmons Trophy, what's that mean to you?
It's definitely cool. It's been a very, very long journey, but it's nice to get the trophy, bring it back again, and it puts a smile on Coach Simmons' face, so there's nothing better than that.
Coach, it seemed like you guys were rotating Morello and Faubin there, especially in the second quarter and third quarter. What was the thinking behind that? What were you going to see?
I thought they both did a good job, and I think the face-off guys for Hobart did a good job. They started to. We didn't really play that game, but they started to match their face-off guys against certain matchups with these guys. So I don't know if you ever saw, they'd walk two out there occasionally, then whoever we walked out, they would. So it was a matchup thing for them. And we didn't really get too involved in that. Whoever was going to have the hot hand at the time. And there were times where Danny was getting out really quickly, which we know he can do. And he was making some pretty good decisions with it this week. So it was a very competitive day for our face-off guys. Good work.
Coach, you've seen the work that Tucker's put in over this last year to have a game like that. What's that say about what he's been able to accomplish?
Well, I think that, we knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when, and he hasn't played in a couple of years, basically. So good to get him back out there, and he goes hard all the time. And I was very happy that things dropped more often tonight for him. And I think you'll just see him keep going from here after this game.
For John, did Falk get hurt? Come off holding the shoulder?
He did get banged, but he's fine. Yeah. Unless something happens, he tightens up or something. But to my knowledge.
For Brendan and Tucker both, just kind of what you guys see offensively from how they were defending you guys and kind of what was open?
I would say they started kind of pressuring out with their shorties, which we kind of expected. And so we kind of went to that more open look, like we started to do at the end of the Army game. We kind of just, they were having a little bit of trouble sliding quickly. So once we beat our guy, get a couple steps, we were able to stick some shots past him.
Coach, Drake last game, otherworldly. This game, by no means his best game. Is he the type
I couldn't hear you talking about.
What? Drake.
Oh, okay.
Drake. So is he the type of player that you're going to talk to and talk him up after a game like this, or do you just let him be and sort of let him process everything?
He dusts things off pretty quickly, and I thought he did make some very good saves in the game. Obviously didn't have the day that he had a week ago. But Hobart's got some, very good shooters, and I got to give them some credit. But I think that, no hesitation. We'll kind of let Drake deal with it. He had a good attitude. I talked to him after the game, and I smile on his face. He's happy for the win. So, all good.
For Danny, it seemed like you guys kind of settled down, releasing face-offs in that third quarter after, I think, losing it was like 4 or 5 in a row at the end of the first half of that.
What happened?
Yeah, I guess what kind of helped you guys calm down?
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of time that we would start getting rolling. as you guys know, face-offs are all about getting into a rhythm. And once we figured out, who was going to, be taking majority of them, whether it be me, Fop, or even Garlo, it's just a matter of time where one of those guys starts to get into a rhythm. So that's why you kind of see us go on a run on like the third quarter, so late in the second quarter, because we get in tune with the refs. We understand their wing play a lot better, and talent just kind of kicks in then, and we kind of get on a little bit of a roll. So.
For Tucker and for Brendan, the Hobart coach just said he doesn't think there's a better midfield in the country. Where is your guys' confidence level coming off of really 2 dominant games?
We're so deep at every position on this team, and that's just pretty apparent. You see guys scoring this game, defenders doing this, Drake making the saves he's doing, Danny, Fop. We just have guys literally all over the field that are being able to make plays this year. So I think that's pretty much our go-to this year is just our depth. We have so many guys to go to. Even if it's not someone's day, we have guys that are lined up ready to go.
I mean, 17 combined points for you, Tucker and Jamie. Do you guys feel like you have an advantage going up against the defense, the 3 of you?
I would say so. I don't think we would ever doubt ourselves against anybody, and I think this team kind of brings that mindset every week. So, yeah.
For Tucker, the 4th game back, can you walk me through what it's been like, getting comfortable? Was it right away? Has it been gradual? Was there something that clicked tonight? What's it kind of been like through the 4 games?
Definitely. No, the first couple games I was definitely kind of jittery. The first game was pretty emotional for me, so I was just kind of filled with a bunch of stuff. So I've kind of slowly, as the season's gone, kind of forgot about that, and now I'm just starting to have fun and looking forward to the games to come.
Was there a point tonight maybe when you realized you could just get past the guy in front of you?
I kind of realized it before the game. I just kind of had a smile on my face all day, and I was looking forward to this game tonight.
Tucker already answered it for the other guys up there, and even Coach. You played for a trophy tonight in a very, surreal one with Roy up in the bleachers. What's it mean to raise that trophy in front of him and see the smile on his face?
It means a lot because it was started for his father, who was a football, lacrosse coach here, boxing coach, and I knew Roy Sr. for a period of time, and he's just a wonderful man. And so for his son and grandson and great-grandsons to see that and remembering Roy Sr., I think it's a special time. It was great to keep the trophy here for another year.
Tucker, what do you like about that kind of roll spin dog you kind of often do, and why do you think it was working well tonight?
Honestly, I don't really know why I like it. I just kind of started doing it a while back, and so it's just kind of like I'll just kind of do it naturally. But I know it works, and sometimes, so I don't know.
When did you start doing it?
Like sophomore, junior year of high school. Okay. Yeah.
Coach, what did you see out of the defense today, especially Brett?
When we settled down, I thought we played pretty good defense. I thought that Brett was a little too aggressive at times, and I think it was the first half that he had 2 penalties, and they were 2 for 2. And whenever we settled down and just played, good solid defense, and I think we were good. We did create some offense for them today, and talked to Brett about that a little bit. He was very excited to play, and I think he's going to learn from that because he's been playing well. Holden's a very good player.
You talked to Brett before the game?
During and after.
John, it seems like every game you kind of give that second midfield line like a taste early. How do you go about after that, kind of choosing how to pace the first versus the second line of the midfield?
Hobart probably held the ball at their offensive end of the field a little bit more than we did, so that when the first line was out, they were able to catch their breath. And they didn't get as many runs as we wanted them to, and it's hard for them to get in a rhythm if they don't get some touches in early. I think there were a couple of turnovers. I think probably just because they were cold going in. But these guys, the first line was playing so well and it was a tight game. So we decided to go more with the first line, and they were all producing. So we were playing to win the game first.
Thank you.